So recently I've looked into 20 different online businesses and I've seen a lot of commonalities that have allowed them to get to where they are and scale. And I'm gonna make this video to show what I've just seen that's worked for me and my clients, and also what's just been working for a lot of other people in this space right now. So over the past couple of months, I've looked into 20 different online businesses and I've seen what a lot of them do in common to scale and what a lot of them do in common to fail and then make no money. I know you're probably wondering as well, who am I? So my name is Kyle. In my spare time, I help scale businesses with sales operations, just regular operations, and just nerding out on all the systems. But I can show you some results I've done for myself and for some other clients that I just pulled for this video. And now we can jump into it. So first things first, before anything, you definitely want to just make sure you have your traffic dialed in. I don't care where you're getting traffic from. I don't care if you need to steal it from someone. I don't care if you need to go find it on the corner of the street. You need traffic. And what I mean by that is, of course, we have the cliche organic traffic that's super popular now that everyone needs and everyone uses. I feel like you should always have organic traffic. You need paid traffic. And if you don't have any of those, you might as well steal traffic from someone else or provide a service that allows you to share traffic with someone else, right? But after that, the next big thing is an offer. Please don't be out here selling shit that nobody wants, because it'll just make your job harder and you're definitely not going to build a business off of a shitty product or a product that no one wants. You want to make sure what you're selling is flying off the shelves. As they said, the customer is always right. And I know a lot of people get that mixed up, but what it was intended to mean was that anytime a customer walks into a store like Walmart, for example, they're always right in terms of they know what they want to buy, right? They go into the store, they don't need a sales rep, they don't need crazy marketing angles to know that they want fucking double stuffed Oreos, right? It's just super simple. But after you have a product dialed in, what I have seen to work that's the most predictable and scalable is just a simple video right here selling the product, a headline, and then a subheadline. And then under that, you'll just simply have a button for them to apply and book a call. This just works across the board. I've never seen it do anyone wrong unless, like I said, they don't have traffic or their product is shitty. But if you're following so far with all the steps, this will work for you, right? After that, in here, you simply just want to make sure that this is sending them to a Typeform application. And in this application, it's super simple. You want to be able to get contact information. You want to be able to qualify them and see how much money they have. You want to be able to get that main motivation that they have. You just want to be able to get those core things, right? One reason why we want contact information is so we can have their email address so we can put into our email list and retarget them. We want to be able to have their name, of course, and we want to be able to have their number for calling purposes so we can dial them. Once you have name and contact information saved, technically the lead doesn't go anywhere. They don't go anywhere because you have their email where you can constantly reach out to them, and then also you have your number that you can constantly call them, dial them, and text them on. But after you have that, once an application is submitted, I know a lot of people wait until the call is booked, but I like to call the application. So after the application is submitted, I have setters trained, or if you're the offer owner and you don't have a sales team yet, which is completely fine, make sure you take the calls too as well. So that way, you can go through and call them, right? We'll speed to lead them and call them. And what I've seen in 1 to 5 minutes, the pickup rates are through the roof. And what you want to do on this call is you want to just make sure you just go a little bit deeper than the form couldn't. And you want to make sure that also they're being truthful on the applications, because a lot of people on applications do lie. There's a statistic that around like 30% of people aren't truthful on applications, and they lie. Because if someone's making $10 million a year, they're not going to put that on the form just to make it clear, right? A lot of people won't be 100% truthful on the form, right? Because it's their information. They don't want to just put their information out there unless you have a lot of trust built up. But on this call, you're just seeing their main motivation, seeing what they wanted to come in for, also qualifying them, seeing if they actually do have the money that they said that they had, right? And after you have that, it's just making sure you push them to a call if they haven't booked a call yet. But this is just to make sure we call the applications, because a lot of people book applications as well and end up not booking a call because maybe, who knows, they get called in for dinner or they get a call and then they forget, right? No one even remembers what they ate for breakfast anymore, so we definitely want to be on this. After that, if you don't get them on the application, definitely when they book a call, right? So when they book a call, we want to make sure that we are still calling them 1 to 5 minutes in, right? Speed to lead. After that, if they are qualified, we go ahead and we put them on a sales call, a super simple sales call. And this can be a sales call with yourself, which is cool because now they're a bit more used to you. You had like a 10 to 15 minute conversation with them. Or you put them on a call with one of the closers, or the setter puts them on a call with the closer. And the reason for this is just simply because that 45-minute sales call is going to be where you collect all the cash. So it's super simple and it's super repeatable. Now, once you have them all booked in on the sales call, what I like to do is send pre-call material. And what pre-call material looks like, and I've seen a lot of businesses that are successful, they do it, I do it for all of my clients, is when you're sending off pre-call material, what it does is a couple of things. One, what it does is it warms them up a bit more to what the business is doing, right? It warms them up a bit more temperature-wise because they will trust you more. Right? You can also pre-handle objections, right? So if you're getting any common objections where they're asking the same objections that are preventing them from buying from you, you can kill that in any pre-call material so they can, one, trust you more, right? And also you can pre-handle objections, and that way you're giving them more value so they trust you more on the sales call to make it an easier close. And then after that, it's super simple, using a super simple sales script on a Zoom call or Google Meets or whatever, using a simple sales script that allow you to get the close. It should just be a 30 to 45 minute close. So then you can start collecting cash. And what I've seen is this is super predictable whenever you if you're running it organically, and let's say you're getting 5 calls a day organically, then you can throw ads on it, and then you can start spinning more calls that way. This is the most predictable way I've seen it to start generating more cash from an online business, from all the successful businesses that I've seen as well.